stage in air pressure, and I just don't think that that would have been good as just a neutral option. Because he really just respected that wall too much. If he did some cross-up nairs, it might have been a little bit more effective. But that aside, we're going to keep the brackets rolling. We're going to have Beast going up against Enzo. Sabo, excuse me.
Here comes in Squirtle. Actually, Sabo really challenging that aerial gameplay of Squirtle, which Squirtles usually don't want to stick in the aerial too much. They want to go with the ground setups and into the grabs, and they can get their combos and aerial combos off that. But
oh yeah,
so far just these tiniest little interactions in the air will lead Sabo to keep this game somewhat relatively even.
Beast going for the kill, man. He got blood. He got the blood on his fangs, man. I mean, you can tell he wants it.
Once you get the percentage up into the red and they're off to the side, you probably see PTs go Ivysaur almost instantly.
Yeah. A good tech chase here from Sabo, just doing a very good job. You know, Matt, he's a really solid player. Oh, I love that switch. Good switch by Beast, actually taking advantage of that that small window of opportunity here to get that invincibility, get him out of dodge for that situation where he was vulnerable. But yeah, I mean, Sabo's going to have to really, you know, work his way back in and continue to do what he was doing initially, which is watch those tech chases, you know, continue to space properly with Roy. We'll look for good trades that are going to be in his favor.
Oh,
not
God.
Like that.
The disrespect. Coming off the flamethrower, no less, into the flare blitz, and then Nair is going to take out the Roy. My gosh.
Yeah, Sabo eating that. That drop zone Nair was just the last thing that he wanted, man. Gave him the blues with that. Just spun on him. But unfortunately, he might be finding himself in another off-stage situation.
God.
And that's a, 26 damage to die at. Oh, that's rough. What a three-stock. Sat that man down.
He went to those dragon caverns and got those lessons. Oh, my God.
My goodness. My man, he said, I'm going to skip the whole seismic toss montage right now. None of that Jodoli, none of that.
No, none of the earth coming up in the background as it fades in. Don't need that at all.
Don't need none of that. Man, that was a real quick, you know, flight canceled option. Just no sorts of recovery allowed right there at all. Oh, we might see the easy switch to Snake.
Yeah.
I mean, I respect that.
A lot more disruption to be able to cut out what Squirtle and potentially Ivysaur can do, and really just tack on the damage on Charizard.
Right.
Pop him up in the air, because he is going to be at high percentages when PTs do swap to Charizard. So any kind of disruption you can get off them and even pop him in the air. And I mean, Snake, he's got some aerial options, and they can be very clutch.
See, fighting Snake for me, like when I watch Snake fight, I'm just sitting there like, are we watching like Super Sudden Death, or is this like, okay, well, that's how you know Snake's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Things are blowing up everywhere. So, you know, that's fine. But, you know, definitely a big turnaround from the last game. You know, a lot more of an even spread of damage. You know, it definitely is getting spread liberally here. But Beast and Sabo, very solid players already in Philly. Right now, you're just going to go ahead and continue to see that sparring, you know, just testing each other's shields. A lot of whiff grabs right here, actually. Goes deep for the down air, and Beast not having any of that type of recovery. Just immediately just shuts down the Cypher. But Sabo, no slouch at all, actually sneaks him with the I believe that might have been a C4 kill. I actually looked away for a second.
It was, yeah. Solid work.
All right. Trying to pretty much wall him out between C4 and grenades, having so many things explode here, but he doesn't care about any of that. Gets a grab, goes for the raw back air. Venusaur back out on stage. And it looks like Sabo is pretty much trying to go back in and take the reins of this match, but Beast pretty much trying to walk him down with a Pokemon who's usually used for spacing. He's doing a damn good job of it, by the way.
Yeah, so far, like you said, the grenades proven so disruptive for Beast and how he's approaching in.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really just shutting down a lot of his walk-in options, but Sabo sticking himself with the C4, doing his very best to just kind of keep his hard ways working. I mean,
yeah, when you get grabbed so much as Ivysaur puts out, it's a grenade. Unexpected grenades are a great pop-out option.
Yeah, definitely. And he's just really just trying to have that maneuver any way that he can. Up smash to cover his down smash. Very solid coverage here from Sabo. But Beast doing a very good job just continuing to work the Razor Leaf, placing a good amount of damage on. He is chasing a little bit harder, which might be the main reason why he's taking a little bit more damage than he probably would like to from grenades. And Sabo just finding his mark right there, catching that landing from Charizard, landing a little bit too hard on that platform. And Sabo making use of the space that he's been given and using the grenades to continue to put on damage that not necessarily would have been, you know, free for Ivysaur to just kind of take on his lonesome.
Place in the air, Sabo's got to be real careful to dodge that up B. He does so, but again, caught a back air for his efforts off to the side. But again, Beast just respecting the grenade, maybe a little too much, but it's really hard to find a way around it, especially, again, Sabo locking down main stage with it, just peppering the battlefield with so many grenades, so many C4 placements that Beast isn't expecting, just keeping him on his toes, just how he's going to land on stage, more how he's going to move in on the snake.
Yeah, I mean, we got some spicy grenade setups too here. I mean, check that out. Oh my goodness.
He insta-called that C4. Oh my god, the up smash actually cutting through the Flare Blitz.
Amazing. Definitely a huge turnaround from game one.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta say, Sabo probably had his finger like firmly on the B button, like
got that Luigi mashing,
like, guess what's about to happen, fam? Yeah. Like,
spam that little what is it? The muscle again, the forearm.
He say, "Oh, y'all out here pressing A? That's crazy."
I got a smaller but better button right here.
That's crazy. This one's special.
Pokemon Trainer.
But no, very, very good stuff for Sabo right there.
Without a doubt, without a doubt.
I think if Beast wants to make the transition or make the adjustments in this game coming up right here, he's probably going to want to definitely watch his entry. I mean, it's not that he's just making poor decisions in neutral here. Snake still has to set up the grenades. Yeah, he can drop them, but once they, once he's dropped them, he's moving out. He's continued to keep his movement pretty fresh. So he's gonna need to figure out a way to still be able to move cleanly amongst the grenades. Very nice Vine Whip combo. Really forcing Snake to commit to a very nice committal option here. Ooh, sneaks around the grenade and actually finds a way to nair and get some good damage on Beast. Ooh.
Oh, pop-up's not that happening yet. I was going to remark, I do like the stage pick of Smashville right now. He does have the option of the platform to retreat to. Maybe not, maybe Snake isn't going to have a lot of grenades on there, so he can retreat the platform to dodge all the grenades, but at the same time, he does have the little bit of corners where the platform is not there to get the consistent aerial combos. That led to something like that happening.
Man, now you might as well just call that shit the stop button. Stop that. He says, "Oh, you recovering?" Yeah, no.
Yeah, the bloom comes up on Ivysaur and it just says -1.
Yeah, that's enough of that. But yeah, there you go, working his projectiles. And because he just doesn't want Venusaur or anybody else to just kind of be allowed to play their game, Flare Blitz right on stage actually checks Sabo. Ooh, catches him with the C. Oh my God.
The C4 coverage able to rock that, or to cover that, the roll there. And so far, he had a little bit more of a foothold against the Squirtle. And again, Squirtle, he's known for his ground coverage, trying to check that. Able to lock it down with really well-placed grenades yet again. And platform situation coming in, able to sneak around it.
And I like the deceptive, throwing in the up smashes there. He's like, well, these aren't all equal opportunity explosions right here, player. Right. I want you to feel all the ramifications of your actions. Uh-oh, Beast getting back around, hitting the little 3-hit jab right there. Trying to find the forward air, actually gets him right there in a premium position to actually control the tempo of this match. Gets a back throw into a back air, possibly going to try to go for the low recovery, doesn't get it. Gets the forward tilt, gets a little bit too happy off stage, and there we go. A C4 might have actually placed Sabo back in the driver's seat here. I mean, he's looking to land.
He's definitely one to do this. He has the stock advantage, so he can get a little tricksy with Charizard off to the side.
Yeah, absolutely. There goes an up smash. Oh, he uses the fly to get him out of dodge, but back air, just catching him when he's throwing that grenade is going to completely clip his recovery, and that's going to send Sabo, I believe, this is winners, right? So it's going to